After a weeks-long trial and 2 days of deliberations, former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin was convicted in the death of George Floyd. The jury found Chauvin guilty on all charges: second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. Sentencing is expected to come in about 2 months. The most serious of the charges carries up to 40 years in prison. In Ohio, Governor Mike DeWine says police reform legislation will soon be introduced. This comes after a 16-year-old was shot and killed by police officers in Columbus. The governor says the new law will help with training and accountability and create databases that track use of force and officer discipline.
The situation we have now is someone can go from one police department to another, and if they left under bad terms and that officer doesn't even report that he worked at the other law enforcement agency, and it's clear across the state, one law enforcement agency may have no idea.
Other bills currently in the legislature also include millions for body cameras. Also in Ohio, the fight against COVID-19 continues. For the first time, Belmont County opened its vaccine clinic to walk-ins. Healthcare workers distributed 800 second doses, 300 first doses, and many additional shots to those who just showed up. The county says it's seen several different coronavirus variants and urges people to continue wearing masks even if you're vaccinated. And in the Mountain State, some legislators are making another move to legalize marijuana. West Virginia legalized medical cannabis years ago, but no one can fill their prescription as growers wait for the go-ahead. Governor Justice said he would sign adult use cannabis legislation if it came to his desk. Now some hope the next time taxes are brought up, as they were in this session, that marijuana is part of the conversation.
We know that upwards of $200 million are coming in the state coffers. We know that just below $100 million right now goes to the car tax. And now if you're looking at, we've had taxes been a big issue in West Virginia, from state income tax, personal income tax, sales tax, all these taxes we talk about, yet nobody wants to talk about one that everybody wants to get rid of, and that's the car tax. And that's my proposal, and that's the Democratic proposal going forward.
And it's the milestone no one wanted to reach. Preliminary data shows the number of fatal drug overdoses in West Virginia hit a record last year. As the opioid epidemic rages on, there's a solemn reminder at Wheeling's Heritage Port. There are 300 flags waving in the wind, each representing a life lost in the Northern District in the last year.
And the problem with fentanyl is it isn't your what you see is your addict, your long-term addict. It could be a person experimenting with the drug, heroin or whatever it may be, even pills for the first time. And if it's laced with fentanyl, it can be the last thing that they experience in life.
Officials hope the flags serve as a reminder to the families who have lost a loved one that they haven't been forgotten and that many are still working to fight the problem. Remember, for the latest news headlines any time of the week, visit WTRF.com. I'm Katherine Guyon, working for you.